Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you were able to maybe sleep in, get some rest, and maybe enjoy a fire last night. I know I did, and feel refreshed today. Looking to see what adventures lie ahead today for me. I'm not really sure, but I know I've got some decisions to make on getting myself going here. So it's going to be cold again tonight, and frankly, the next few nights. This sure be active on bringing in your animals, or even if you see an animal, it's not yours, if you could put it in the garage to keep it out of the cold, that would be awesome. My thought today is on nobody's perfect. You know, some of us think we are, claim to be, but frankly, in all seriousness, nobody's perfect. You know, we all make mistakes. And usually we're our own worst critic, and do self-sabotaging, and we beat ourselves down, we get upset, we might take it out on others, we might have knee-jerk reactions to things, and we have to remember that every day is a lesson, and it's what we do with those lessons and with those imperfections, whether they're in action or in word or in thought, that we get ourselves realigned. And sometimes I know that's a serious feat. I mean, it is for me too. I mean, sometimes it's easy to get to a rut and you get stuck and not really knowing how to get out of that rut, and and just sometimes have a sour attitude, and you just got to talk yourself and pray yourself through that, and talk with friends you trust and people that will lift you up. But just know that, just because we're not perfect doesn't mean that, that there's something wrong with us either. I mean, that's just, there's only one perfect one, and, and we have to learn, I think one of our lessons here on earth is to learn humility, and to learn our values and our and what makes us tick, and what we can do to share with others, and hopefully making their load lighter and along their journey. Like I always say, take the best and leave all the rest, leave all the nonsense and negativity. There's not a time and place that's really, that you want to hone in on that. And sometimes we all do, again, because we're not perfect. But sometimes we pay too much attention to our flaws, our scars, our things that have hurt us, or things that we stay stuck on, as opposed to blessing it and releasing it and even forgiving it, whatever it might be. Or we'll focus on other people's imperfections. Yeah, I'm an A-type personality, and I've done that too many times to count, and that's one of my better characteristics, of character. But we have to really, I think sometimes we need to just go inward and ask ourselves, why am I focusing on all these things that are not perfect, or my imperfections, other people's imperfections, and just learn to breathe and take in the day and think about the things that matter. And again, I'm talking to myself here too. So we have to, focus on the things you have to be grateful for. Obviously, yes, if there's things you want to change, it's up to you to change them, and be diligent and honest with yourself about, what's holding you back from, losing that weight, or getting that job, or calling that person, or whatever it might be, and, every day's a life lesson. And so quit focusing on all the things that are imperfect in your life or imperfect in somebody else's life, and just be grateful. Have an attitude of gratitude for what is in your life, and actually everything that's brought you up to this very point. Good, bad, ugly, great things, because it's all relevant. But sometimes we just need to remember that, and also give the other folks as much respect and dignity and consideration as we expect people to give us on understanding that they're not perfect, they make mistakes, and everything in life doesn't have to be a make it or break it kind of deal. And I know, us having good conversations with ourselves internally and good communication with others goes a long way when we're really trying to build bridges as opposed to tear them down, because of focusing on things that aren't perfect about scenarios. So anyway, that's my thought today, is be kind to you, be kind to others. Let go of whatever's harboring in your heart that is hurting you, or that it makes you sad, or that you just feel like is just, out of your control and it's not perfect and this and that. Well, you know what? Life's not always supposed to be perfect. Life's about lessons, and life is about us learning and giving and receiving and also leaving situations that aren't healthy for us as well. So be grateful for where you're at and how you got here, and all your imperfections and all your scars and all those things that got you, that are part of you, that got you to this very moment in time. Also, to be sure to tell those that you love, don't hold those in. Don't hold in those positive affirmations that you appreciate and love them. And just, sometimes we just got to let people be who they are, and doesn't mean we have to like and accept everything about them, but learn to love them, and imperfections and all. And also, people will appreciate and love us, I think, too, by them seeing that, we're not focusing in on all the things that are wrong with something or with them or that relationship or whatever. And, go with the flow, and, again, have an attitude of gratitude and build each other up, so that we can, all have something to give along this journey that we all share. So anyway, that's my thought today. You're perfectly imperfect, and that's perfect. That's perfect enough. So have a beautiful day. Keep warm. Keep looking up. Make your day count. Talk at you later.